Our motto is unconditional life. Yeah, it's a play on unconditional love, but it's true. It's every life matters, not just a dog or a cat or a horse, but pigs, you know, the ones nobody else cares about. I'm Tracy Frank, and I'm the founder and director of SARA, which stands for Society for Animal Rescue and Adoption. This sort of evolved just out of need. I was living in Austin and just started finding and rescuing animals. And before I knew it, I had over 20 dogs and a large number of cats. And we just moved out to this ranch, the family ranch. And I never really set out to do this because at the time, people would always say, oh, you've got an animal shelter. But back then, the typical model for an animal shelter was, you know, kill dogs to make room for more cats, and other animals weren't even really considered. So to me, that seemed wrong, and it is. And then I heard about Best Friends and Farm Sanctuary, which were relatively new organizations back then. And it was just as though I had an epiphany. I happened to be in a doctor's office and found Best Friends magazine, and it's like a light went off. I was always, you know, searching for something and more meaningful than what my degree held for me, and the jobs I'd held, and other things were just not fulfilling. You know, religion, relationships, none of that spoke to me or did for me what founding this thing has done.
Hi, I'm Louisa. I'm here with the Texas State Animal Rights Club. What I've learned from being here and being around typically wild animals or animals that are typically eaten is kind of like their innocence, or just like they're so pure and they're just chilling. And I think this place creates an environment where the animals can just live and just be. But I came here because I had to come here because I was just like, the energy is lovely. I think that everybody should take a trip to an animal sanctuary that does is more than just your traditional animal sanctuary, which is usually cats and dogs, like house pets. And I think that's because, like, just something about being out in nature where these animals have to exist does something to you, and just helping feels good as well. We live in a society where we traditionally see animals as a certain way, and that's kind of for food. Or at least these animals, like animals that are usually used for food, like cows and pigs and chickens. I think coming out here gives you a new perspective to them. And I want everybody to feel this good, like how good it feels to be here. Like you need to be here.
So my name is Rose Godia, and I am the development coordinator here at SARA. So before, I was working at an IT company right after college, and then I turned 26, and I just kind of had like this change of heart, and I wanted a different change of pace. So I Googled like the nearest sanctuaries, and there was only 2 in Texas, or here around San Antonio. So I just kind of found my way here, and then just got hired on the spot. I love it. So I've like dabbled vegetarian when I was in high school, and I would go to PETA and like see the videos, and they would traumatize me, and you know, and I would go back and forth. So I would be like vegetarian-ish and then vegan-ish, and then I just kind of stuck to it like the past 3 years. Because there's always moments where you're like, I could eat a hamburger, but then it's like, I know the aftermath, like it would just make me feel really guilty. And I'd rather not put myself through that. I mean, and you know, like meeting our residents like May, I mean, how could you eat that?
My name is Vincent. I'm one of the caretakers here. I think one of the biggest things people can do to help animals is when you decide to get a pet or adopt an animal, to understand the commitment that is, especially younger people in school, high school, college, if you will. You're at a fast-paced place in your life. It's, you know, who knows what the future holds. You might have your life planned out, but if you decide to bring an animal in your life, I believe that people, and I hate to use subjective words, but I believe that they need to be committed to that animal.
My name is Megan. I'm here today just because I love animals. It's Mundo the mule's birthday, and it's also Earth Day, which is awesome. And we just have vegan hot dogs, lots of vegan desserts. There's a band playing, and we're just celebrating. I really like giving back to the animals because we take so much from them and the earth. I feel like by coming here and just kind of showing my appreciation and kind of just like really taking the time to contribute back to them, it fills me with joy because I get to, you know, return that to what they've given us.